All right, you wise guys. I see. I know, Donut. All right, here. Coming back. We're coming back. We're coming back, baby. And then now you need to be able to see me. And we're going to move it over here. Because it's going to go back in the normal place. I just gave myself a cutoff point. And I need to change. I need to change the title. Give me a sec here. I forgot to do that. I meant to do that when I was off on the thing, but no, I'm stupid. How do I set it to this? There you go. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bam. Unprofessional indeed. Hey, at least I have my shit here still set up. So screw you. And what's nice is I can now bring the chat over to this window since it's not going to take up full screen. So I can actually see what the hell I'm doing. You got take that, kick-ass. Hey, look, bro. You wouldn't recognize the company for that. They're the ones who did the Ever 17 like remake thing. That company. We're just gonna do some achievement grinding. I've been recently on a shoot 'em up kick. I've been posting some of the things on like the Discord and whatnot, but this is just one that I've been playing, and we're just achievement grinding. We're going for some simple stuff still right now. Honestly, the achievements in this one, because I played the original Bullet Soul, Bullet Soul Infinite Burst has a different set of achievements and some different modes and stuff. Honestly, I think the achievements in this one are a little easier to get because there's a little bit less like specific nonsense I have to do. So we're just gonna kind of hang out. If shoot 'em ups aren't your thing, that's fine. But I love shoot 'em ups, so we're just gonna play for a bit. We're gonna do one run of this to fill out the rest of the time here for tonight, and then we'll end it. See, my brother's off to crunch geometry. Now I need to... I've already done it with this character and this character. We're going to do it with her now, because I need to do it with everybody, eventually. So, this is just going to be a little more casual thing. We're just kind of hanging out here for tonight now. Because now that we finished Shadowgate, I had originally planned for Shadowgate potentially taking 4 or 5 streams. I figured it might take me that long. If I hadn't prepped tonight, it easily would have taken at least 4. Because I would have had to have figured out more shit without like notes handy for like starting points. Maybe not 5 at that point. But that means I can move on to a different game sooner, and I kind of think I know what I want to move on to next. I gotta decide, though. I'm gonna do all the characters. This shoot 'em up is the bullet canceling variety. There's different, like, sub-genres, really, of different shoot 'em ups, like the different kinds. Because there's bullet hells, but even within bullet hells, there's different kinds. This one is the bullet canceling type, where the way you play the game is kill the enemies. And if you kill them, you'll see that the pink bullets, they kind of essentially evaporate, and they just harmlessly will pass through you. So it's all about bullet canceling, which means you have to continue to move and play aggressively. You can't just play passively sitting in a corner because it lets the bullets get out of control, and it actually makes the game significantly harder than if you just... Okay, well, what's really annoying about that shit is it comes in from the back. That's super annoying. It doesn't even trigger a bomb. I forgot that was coming up. Which actually really hurts everything, because I just lost a whole life for no reason. It's the one enemy thing in this game that yellow thing coming I don't like. Every other enemy like comes at you normally, or even somewhat maybe a little from the side. That one just straight up comes in and clamps you, and you just get like rolled, and it just like insta-kills you. I really actually would want to restart after losing that whole extra life, because I basically wasted any bombs that I had there because I didn't get to use them. Which means 1CCing is actually going to be very much kind of fucked now. Luckily, though, this one does not... I don't think this one has, if I remember looking through the achievement list, I don't think this one has 1cc as an achievement. So it doesn't matter if I don't get it without continuing. I mean, I can use continues and it'll be fine. I just need to basically clear it with her. I need to clear it with all the characters to unlock one of the other modes, because there's a set of achievements for that mode, which is like new to this version of the game. So I don't know. I don't even know what it is. I just know by name what it is. I don't know how it plays, but I need to unlock it first before I can actually get those achievements. It does not have Optimus Prime. As you guys know, I am a huge stickler about the music in my shoot-'em-ups. It is half the reason I like playing them, and it's half the thing that gets me like excited to play a particular one. This game has really good music. The soundtrack, both the original OST and the arranged track, it's all really good. I'm trying to think of what shoot-'em-up I recently played where the music was kind of meh. Actually, there was a shoot-'em-up I recently played that was kind of meh altogether. I basically just kind of like raged my way through some of it to get a bunch of the achievements. And then I fucking rage quit, gave up getting the rest of them, because it was just like, I could grind at it, but do I really fucking care for this game? And I was like, nah, I'm good. And I don't remember if it was just that one, or at least maybe one other one, where the music was very eh. Which, it just makes it not as fun for me to play. Good music is a must. Not every track has to be, like, fantastic, but it at least needs to have some notable tracks. They gotta have, like, they gotta have energy. The faster pace and more energetic the tracks are for something like a shoot-'em-up tends for me to make it better for me. Not 100%, it's not the hard, fast rule, but it's gotta have something exciting about it. It's a slapper, right? See, it's good music. It gets me excited to play the game. And then layer on top of that, it's got to have the right difficulty. Some games are either a little too easy or a little too hard for me to enjoy. You feel like in an arcade? Well, it originally was an arcade game. At least I'm pretty sure. Ooh, good thing that one canceled. I was actually going to get hit by that. The thing about Yun's firepower is it's not super strong. She's better with the way it aims. She's better at clearing wide sets of enemies rather than having strong focal damage for like a single target. So the bosses are going to be actually a little bit harder to kill because the parts don't die as fast as the other two characters that I played as. Oh. I actually thought that blue one was going to clip me. Make sure I actually focus for these boss fights. That's why they call them bullet hells. Look at all them bullets. This is also a game that I play with a controller. It is weird. There are some shoot-'em-ups where I gotta play with a keyboard. Toho is like a whole set of them to begin with, but there are some other ones. There's a lot of other shoot-'em-ups that I actually prefer the controller. This is a type that works well with a controller. I cannot do Toho with a controller. I need my precise tap movements with the keyboard. I can pixel perfect navigate around at times if I'm on the keyboard. Trying to play some of them with a controller, it's just I don't have the right level of finesse. D-pad. Oh, that's a fair question, Kick-Ass. I always prefer the D-pad. I never prefer analog. Even when I play, like, emulated stuff, I always use the D-pad. Analog, if the original game didn't use analog, I don't want to use it. Now, I guess for shoot-em-ups, especially from the arcade, it would have an arcade joystick. But if it's a physical joystick for an arcade game, I can work with it there. Here at home, I don't want to use like this controller here and use the stick. It doesn't feel the same. It's not one-to-one for me. So I much prefer the D-pad for the movement that I need. Right, my fellow kids? All right there. All right there, Grandpa. What was it at, years and years ago, there was, we went to an anime convention, a more local one that wasn't too far away for us. It was my brother and I took his son to it. It was his first one. And in the game room, they had some things set up. They had was it an Xbox 360 or whatever? They had a shoot-'em-up thing there. It's a game I have not shown you guys. It's a cave shoot-'em-up. But, they had it set up with a joystick-like pad thing there, which... I mean, it worked, but it wasn't quite the same. It also wasn't, like, as good because the shit wouldn't stay still. Ah! Like, it wasn't sticky enough to, like, the table, so when I would move the joystick around on it, it wouldn't, and eventually sometimes I'd move it with me, which completely messed me up. It was still fun, though. Because I don't go to them really anymore, but when I used to go more regularly to anime convention stuff, one of my favorite things to do, was to go like to whatever arcade or game room they'd had set up, because what was really cool is you got to see some games, particularly like Japanese games, that you don't get to see elsewhere. I don't see them at like my old local arcade that I used to go to, because I don't go there anymore. I go to a better one now. You'd never see those kind of games there. So when I would see some of these Japanese games there, it's like, oh, like, I want to play that. I'm kind of fucked. And sometimes they were free, and other times you had to actually, like, get coins to actually pay, but, like, for me, it was fine. I do miss going to those conventions, but just life is different now, so I don't... I mean, I could make it work, but it's not the same. Also, I used to go with a certain group that I don't interact with anymore. That was also part of what made it fun, was going with some of my friends from back then. God. Though, to be perfectly honest, a lot of times when I would, when we would go, like, we would do some stuff together, but a lot of times there were things I wanted to check out that, not that they wouldn't necessarily, like, go to, but I know that they didn't necessarily have personal interest in, so I spent a lot of my time kind of going around to the things that I wanted to see. Certain panels and such. A first meet and greet. Go to a convention together, that would be fun. At the one that we went to, taking my nephew, we got to have him experience his first escape room. They had a little little like mini one kind of set up. It was a 15-minute escape room. If you've ever like gone to one yourself or know about them, most places typically have them as like an hour-long experience. Your standard kind of ones. Go into the locked room, you know, locked quote-unquote room for an hour, and you have to solve puzzles and stuff to escape. But it was a short little 15-minute one there. But it was fun for him to get to experience his first one. We, collectively, as the group, we did escape. It was much more tame compared to other ones that I have done. But, I mean, for a little fun thing that they set up there at the convention for 15 minutes, it was all right. It was fun. Dude, there's something about the arcade environment that I love. Going to the arcade was always one of my favorite things to do as a kid. I mean, I love playing games, but specifically going to the arcade was an experience. You know, there's stuff that you got to play there that you couldn't play at home. The thing is now, with consoles and PC, a lot of those kind of games you either directly can play or similar enough to. That arcades have lost some of their mojo. Now, nothing will ever beat going to the actual arcade and like playing some DDR. I don't care what kind of setup you have at home. Nothing beats the actual experience of being there on the actual arcade machine on a unit that doesn't move around and has good working foot pedal things or platforms, whatever. Focus on one. Oh! I squeaked in through that one. I thought I got snagged. Yeah, escape rooms are fun. I will give this, though, as a tip. It is better to fuck. Right, these. Stop just ramming into me. Fucking shit. Another blown life. Go with a group of friends rather than strangers. You'd rather go with friends, but go with a smaller group. Like, for example, the rule of thumb that I often hear, and I totally agree with it, is let's say the room is made for up to like 8 people. Go with about half the size of that. If it's meant for 8, go with 4 of you. If it's meant for 10, go with like 5 of you. And I think most, don't allow you to go by yourself. I think, or at least a lot of them require you to go with at least 2 people. And I can definitely say, because for some of the puzzle stuff that you have to do, sometimes you actually need a second person, from the ones I've experienced. But if you go with too many people, there's not enough for everyone to do. Because I did that once with a group of like a full 8 of us, and it's like by the time I finished with this thing over here, other people in this other section of the room have solved this other puzzle over here, and I had no input on it. I had no idea what they did. It's just like, here, we solved this. It's like, oh, but that's half the fun, is getting to see it all and solving it all together. I mean, you divvy up work, but at least you get to know what's going on with a smaller group. Because then later, when we did another one, we took our dad for Father's Day years ago. Maybe like 2 years ago, whatever it was. 2 years ago? Maybe it was last year's. And we only went with 4 of us. And it was perfect. It was my brother and I with our dad, and then my nephew. It was perfect. It was just the right amount of people, the right amount of brains in there. Because you like to have a variety of brains and ways of thinking in there. People will notice different things. So it's good to have a kind of a variety of people. Which it just, I mean, you'll naturally have anyways. But someone may be really good at X kind of puzzle, but not notice this other detail that other people might. That's why it's good to have a team of people. because together your collective like insight and knowledge and puzzle solving will actually help you solve the room. You don't have 5 friends to go with. I mean, you can pair up with strangers. For me, it's just not as fun. Because the one there at like the convention center, the quick little 15, we did it with, oh fuck me, we did it with the strangers there. I mean, and everyone there was, you know, nice and all, but it's not the same when I don't like know these people actually. Oh, I gotta focus on this freaking boss here. I can basically kind of autopilot during the courses, but I have to actually focus on the bosses. Ooh, I forget there's always a timer there. Wow. Yeah, she kills a lot slower. With my credit card? Hey! You be useless in escape rooms. Your only proper plan is brute force everything. I think we're on last stage. 5 stages total. It sounds like stage 5. Sorry, I have a credit limit. I don't think you're going to be able to get anything for BMW with my credit limit. Also, I don't know if they allow that kind of thing. I don't think you could just like, yeah, I like to buy that car, put it on my credit card. You know, I haven't seen in a while those stupid yellow things that come in and clamp down. I think there's a second one somewhere, and so it's got to be in this stage. I need to be careful. As soon as it clamps in, I need to move. Not be able to autopilot this stage nearly as much as the previous stages. If you're not bullet canceling all this stuff, it's like you're gonna get fucked. There it is! Yellow prick! I knew there was a second one. Right? The music slaps. It's so good. I know I'm talking over quite a bit of it, but I mean, you can hear it. Oh my god. To get the destruction bonus, there are sometimes some of the platforms have like these like things you can shoot at to make them fall. if it has some of those enemies on top, then you'll just straight up drop them. I want to say it's worth less points, though, to drop them than kill them first. Like, if you could kill them first and then drop the platform, I think you can maximize more points. Or maybe it's the other way, but there is a difference, I think. And I think some of the achievements in the original game were tied to environmental kills like that, whereas some of you wanted to kill them that way, and other ones, I think you had to not kill them in the obvious environmental way to get a different achievement or something. Like, I remember something about it. Fuck you. Oh shit! I thought this was gonna go to the final boss. It's not quite there yet. Oh shit, that's right, we get a series of these fuckers. You have to stay on top of them because the bullets start to force you out of the center, which means you lose a lot of your damage time on the core spot to hit them. One of the ones where if you let it fall behind, then you just really kind of get screwed for the next one coming in. Could have let that bomb bounce around and save it till you actually use it. Oh well. Alright, good enough. I'll take it. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought maybe I'd unlock a secret boss. Isn't there sometimes some of these games sometimes have a secret boss that you unlock, but I don't always remember the requirements for it. I thought it might have carried into one there. If there is, maybe I didn't complete enough. I can't remember. I can't remember if there's a true boss in this one or not. Ah, I can finally go home. Watch an ending with you. Oh, it's not capturing. Because it's a video clip. And it's not capturing it. You're just the thing's exploding and their ships are all flying out. That's a little disappointing. Oh, you don't even get to see the ending thing for it. Alright, we're gonna skip the credits, or the ending clip here, because you guys can't see it anyways. I don't know what's up with that, but... Why are so many of these in the gajillions of points? I mean, I don't know. So what do we hit? 2 billion? Let's look at the high score. Great description there, Chief. Totally picture it in your head. I want to select... So, playing as Yoon Look at this. Look at the disparity between first place and second, okay? It's a difference of 2.44 basically billion points. This was set back in 2017. This one was a month ago. But look at the point disparity. And then look at my dumbass. Way over here in 22nd. Even for the other rankings. Wow, actually, wow, look at that. You can get way more points. And then my ass is over here on 20. And then I fucked up this guy, so my points, I think, are garbage on this one. It's because I died way too early on stage 3. So my points were super garbo. Because this guy has to get super close range. He has a drill thing, basically. Super powerful, but super short range, which means you could put yourself in danger. And I just was dying to stuff because I was a little too aggressive, somewhat. But and then Looper, whatever the fuck, I haven't. I still have to do her. She's the other one that I still need to do to finish unlocking the other mode. There's Bancho mode, which I forget what Bancho mode is. Caravan mode, Burst Bancho. Here, I'll show you Caravan mode. Caravan's literally 2 minutes. It's literally survive for 2 minutes, getting the highest score you can. And I have no idea how people score higher in this freaking mode. The faster you kill, the more stuff you can get to, so that you can, kill more stuff can come faster, so you get more points. Like, okay, I can only kill so fast. I don't have the burst mode that's in the other mode, where I can go Super Saiyan and, like, unleash my fury on them. You can see the timer in the top right. There were a couple of achievements that I've already gotten for this mode. Namely, really, it's clear the 2 minutes without taking a hit and or dying. Well, you can't die, I guess, actually, because if you die, you just respawn in. But basically, clear it without without getting hit, which is fine up until like the last 20 or 30 seconds when shit starts to get, like, I think, a little crazy. Oh, see, okay, that's these guys. Fuck. Well, that attack, if you don't know it's coming, yeah, that one gets you. I don't need to use the turbo controller, though. This is another thing about mine for shoot 'em ups. For the love of God, if there's, like, tap firing where you can, like, single tap to do a different kind of shot, but you can hold it for a different shot, that can be fine, but, like, it just has to not be annoying. There are some shoot 'em ups where it's like they expect you to tap way too much, and I'm like, nah, chief. We're gonna have an auto fire button for that, because I am just not.
3, 2, 1.
I'm not gonna kill my hands over it. See, and just 2 minutes, and I got as far as I got, right? Okay, I died. Let's say I didn't die and get like a no miss bonus, so I get like something. That was 157 million. Okay, 10 million short of my other one that I'd gotten, right? Let's look at the board. Let's look at how big the board is. Motherfuckers be getting 710 million. Well, my ass is over here in 179th. Now, obviously, they're better at the game than I am. But, like, what the fuck different do they do as this character? You can only kill so fast. Now, oftentimes, it's because I don't understand the scoring mechanics. Lots of times, there's lots of intricacies on how scoring works in a lot of these shoot-em-ups. And sometimes it's as simple as, oh, you need to do this, which gives you more multiplier. Oh, but I don't know that without experimenting, noticing, or reading it up on, like, a forum you know, like the shoot 'em up message boards or a wiki or something like that, you know. So clearly they're doing something completely different from me, because that's a world of difference in terms of points. They cheating. Now, to be fair, sometimes for some games you can very clearly see that they're cheating. When you see score, literally 4 extra digits of score, you know, 1,000 times higher than second place. I've seen it on some games. Yeah, they clearly found some kind of exploit, cheat, whatever. Those aren't legit scores, and it annoys me to see it, but, you know, whatever. Wow, looks like Yoon is actually the best scoring character, surprisingly. I guess just because she can hit more targets. She doesn't kill as fast, but she can hit more of them. Anyways, all right. So we got another achievement. Technically, we would have gotten 2, but I accidentally initiated the other one. You get an achievement for just starting as the character, but then there's a follow-up achievement, basically, for clearing the game as the character. So we got Yoon's here. I got to do the other last character to unlock the other mode, and then I can try finishing off the achievements for this game. But it's a good game. It is a fun shoot 'em up. The bullet canceling mechanic I'm okay with. It is fun. Great music. Good controls. Fair gameplay for the most part. Besides that one enemy coming in, which I feel is kind of bullshit. But like the bullet patterns and everything, they're not super crazy. It doesn't have individual actual difficulty modes. You can't like change it from like easy, medium, or hard. So like that's as hard as it gets. It's more so about then making your own difficulty of maximizing high score. This is a game that you play to get really good at high scoring. Some shoot 'em ups are designed to, like, this is a game you go for high score. Well, I feel like other ones, it may have that, but it feels much more less the focus. This one very much feels like where you go for it. Especially the ones that actually have leaderboards. That's what helps facilitate it as well. You can't see it, but it's asking me to quit game, so I will. Anyways, okay. That was all I wanted to do for tonight, guys. So, what's next? Next week, we'll start something new. The objective is to get high. Got it. You got it, man. You solved it. Get started. We'll start a new game. And for those of you who are watching the LP for Buried in Time, that is finished. That already finished on Monday this week here. Monday Memories will continue to go back up. I have the next 3 already recorded and ready to go. Those will go up starting again. And I'm trying to think. I have to be careful now because of the time left between now and October and what I want to do to prep for that, as well as what I want to stream before we get to that point. I'm going to have to be very careful about the games I pick now, because I don't want to pick something that I get stuck on for too long, and then it kind of like messes with my plan that I have in my head. But that's for me to figure out. So either way, we'll have something new for next week. So we will catch you guys then. But for tonight, let's go ahead and end this one here. I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. Bro, Donut, Sia, Coolio, Captain N, Kickass, Magus, Anonymous, Alexander, Mag, Link. We had a new follow, the Mudjin. Thank you for the follow. And anyways, I think that's it for tonight. So thanks everybody for coming out. I'll catch you guys later.